Does car repair makes you smarter? In general, yes.
Patrick's Garage.
So let's imagine if you have any issues with car in one area you want to exploring, you want to learning all this area with which you have problems. If you not need to repair car, you don't have to learn anything. If your car not working properly, you have any issues, I'm not afraid problems, you want to solve these problems as soon as it possible. And this process can be really endless, a lot of areas in car included, a lot of you learn mathematics, you learn chemistry, a lot of physical laws, included in car you can learn during car repairing process. That's great, I think. Old car, this is a really source of information which you can learn because we are lazy. We don't want to learn something if we're not interested in it. But here is, I hope you're interested in car repairing. Otherwise, you don't want to buy old car and repair it. So that means you're interested in car repairing. You have to repair car. You need to drive your car. You need to go to grocery anywhere. So if you want to learn it, hence you will be smarter. And when you're interested in it, you reading more deeper, you will be more smarter. If you're interested, if you're reading information about car restoration from different sources, you're watching videos, you're reading articles, so you consuming a lot of information about chemistry, mathematics, physical laws. You want to learn it. You want to explore all this area. And the thing is that you will pay more attention on what you're reading, what you're learning, where you're consuming information about the car because you're really interested about cars. So you want to repair car, you want to driving anywhere. This is a really good impact of your learning process. And if you enjoy this process, you're consuming information, you're reading, you're more focused just because you have to be more focused because you need to repair a car. You must get information from all different sources. So you will be more smarter. And then thing is, when you're working by hands, when you're working by brains, by brain in this time, so this is more healthier, especially for old guys. And this is the main explanation why old guys so love to have old cars, to repairing them, to messing with these cars. Old guys even especially buying old cars to messing with these old cars. So they training their brain, their hands working at the same time. This is will be more healthier for old guys. Yes, and you get positive emotions. This is really important in our repairing process. This is the main driver of our actions with car. When we get positive emotions and we go and we get reward when we're repairing something good working car, this is the real good reward for our work, which was done with car, which was done correctly. We consuming a lot of information from different sources. We get more smarter when we learning something what we really interesting. Not only we have to learn this like in school, now we really decided this is our own decision to learn about car, to get information, to consuming from a lot of sources this information, which really important to understand how our car works. And our emotion is a great source of endless energy. Positive emotions push you to continue our work. Sometimes you can be exhausted, but when you're rested, you want to continue to do this work. When you're in good emotional health, when you have positive emotions from your repairing process, you want to continue to consume information so you will be more smarter after repairing your cars. When you're learning all these processes, how car works, how it works, all this electric, simple electronic you will be more smarter when you learn these simple electronics, simple mechanics from old cars. When you're repairing, you learning your old cars. Guys, they bought old cars especially to learn how car works. With new car, you're never going to learn how this car works. They really complex. New cars, you can't learn all this electronic without special tools, but they are really expensive. And you get sense of satisfaction when work done. And this sense of satisfaction keeps us to continue going during our repairing process of our car restoration. And from different sources, you get different approaches for car restoration, and you can choose which more relevant to you, which approach will be more handy for you, especially for your abilities. And this is sources of information can be articles, online videos, a lot of books. I like old paper books. I want to learn from real paper books. I'm not like online articles and videos, but I'm making videos. I'm like to filming my videos, especially for those who want to watching videos, not only reading books, but maybe guys like to watching videos how to do. And I want to share my experience of my car restoration, so you can take this information and using my experience in car repairing. My car Volvo. I'm learning smart decisions of Volvo engineers from 60s. And when you learn how to repair car, you make by own hands this repair, and you learn how car works, so you get more smarter. And during repairing process, you learn which cars was more better, more reliable, when you're working as a mechanic, you can get experience about a lot of cars, and you can learn these cars. You observe their construction. You know which cars are reliable, which cars crappy. You know this only from your own experience. And yes, what we can say, if you have a new car like Toyota, you just will be, wow, you just will be a happy driver. But if you have old foreign car, you will be mechanic also. And during repairing process, you learn cars, you learn our society, in which areas was developed, a lot of interesting things, you see achievements of our society, and also you can learn about car manufacturers. And with different cars, you can observe the generation of car manufacturers. Cars from 60s was more smarter, more better than cars from 70s. I mean, I'm saying about my cars, my Volvos. I have Volvo from 60s, I have Volvo from 70s and one, and I can compare them all the time. And I see difference. And all this you can learn from your car repairing process, and you will be more smarter. There is no arguing that. Thank you so much for watching.